welcome everyone to day 2 of the 2025 Joy Johnson Memorial Classic. We're live here from Yarrawonga, Mulwala Golf Club Resort here in the beautiful area of Mulwala. And we've got game 4 here today of this 6-game tournament in honour of the late Joy Johnson. So the ladies are just completing their roll-ups at the moment. So this is on the first of 2 ends roll-up. So we'll be getting underway very, very, very shortly. Before we do get underway, best to do a recap of where we are right now. We'll just show you what the top 4 looks like as we head into day 2. Each of these teams with 3 wins each. So as you can see there, after 3 games, we've got Paula Wood and her team of Sharon Jarvis and AJ Jenkins leading the field. Then coming in second at the moment is Olivia Cartwright with her team of Taylor Marin and Susan Howes. Then we've got third, our last year's winners, which is Rose Smith. And then in fourth at the moment is Alana Flapper, of which we'll have Alana on the last game here for game 6 this afternoon. So there's another one team that is on 3 games. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the day plays out. So thank you very much for joining. We'll be back shortly with some play. Today the live stream will be available through Facebook if you're watching on there, and also YouTube. Ironed out a couple of the technical issues from yesterday. So I hope you're all able to join in and enjoy what should be some fantastic games here today. So as we get into the game we're about to show, which is game 4 of the event, we have the triple of Di Payne, Lee Beattie, and Karen Evans. Some relatively locals around here from over at Chukaway. And they're up against the staunch local Di Day, Rachel Powers, down Melbourne, and Kirsten Day. Shaping up to be quite a good match here. Can let everyone know that it has died down in terms of the wind. You might get a little bit of wind coming through the microphones, but it won't be the howling hurricanes that we had yesterday. Still a little bit on the cool side, but we're hoping that sun will break up very soon through the clouds. We should be in for some ripping bowls on the beautiful greens here at Yarrawonga Mulwala Golf Club Resort. And as everyone knows, these tournaments don't happen by themselves. It's a heap of volunteers, but we've also got our lovely sponsors on board, who we do thank for bringing us these games and the tournaments and the live stream. In Yarrawonga Mulwala Golf Club Resort, not commonly known as YMGCR up in these parts. And then we've got Lakeel Home Builders, who, as we heard last night through Sharon, have been supporting this event since its inception, with a great connection through Joy's daughter to Lakeel, and we appreciate their support so far through these 8 years and into the future as well. So the ladies just on the changeover for their last roll-up end, and then we'll be able to get away with this game very, very shortly. Di Day sending her first bowl down. As we saw yesterday, we'll probably see a little bit of people searching around, and I know I'm very much guilty of that all the time. Trying out the greens for the first time today. They have had their roll-up, but different when you get into the game. It's going to be fun with this call because we've got Di against Di in the lead space. So we see Di Payne there from Echuca. nailing it with the changeover with her second bowl. And we've got Di Day coming through with a good correction with her second bowl, just drifting behind, but in a very good position. Next up on the mat, we've got Lee Beattie. Again from Echuca. For those who did watch our live stream yesterday, rink 8, same rink as yesterday, but it has been moved over half a rink. And for those who did watch yesterday, we should be able to see that backhand play a little bit better today. It was probably a touch too close to the ditch previous yesterday, and we did see a few bowls drift out, but I think we should be pretty good in that space here today. As you see, Rachel Powers coming through, just running into Lee's bowl there, but definitely had good weight for the shot. Rachel just pinching her line a little bit there. Now up on the mat, we've got Karen Evans. Hails from both Echuca, plays midweek up there. And then Mullamine, I'll get that right eventually, for weekend pennant. And as you can see here, absolutely nailing her first bowl. Effectively a resting toucher. Not a bad way to start your day 2 of the tournament. Rachel just looking to see how she can help Kirsten Day from Yarra Glen. Call was to play just a metre through. She sent this down fairly well, just needs to hold on a little bit. Not a wasted bowl, it's come in for second or third shot there. And as she has moved Di's bowl out the way, probably does give her an option on the forehand for her next shot. Karen's just switching hands. Playing this fairly well. It does have a bit of weight. Does change the head though. Knocked her bowl out, but does make it a little bit better for her. Less danger there. Kirsten just going a little bit wide there. And we'll see 1 to Karen Evans and her team. If you are in the area, Yarrawonga, Mulwala, somewhere around, feel free to come down. Been spoilt with the lovely hospitality here of the YMGCR, both greens on and off the green. Last night was the inaugural dinner, Saturday night dinner. It was a great meal. And then there was a very emotional and very inspiring interview with Sharon, Joy's daughter. And she just explained a bit of history as to what they've gone through with the passing of Joy and her own battles at the same time with Joy, and just the support that they provide through Lakeel, through the family to this event. And there was a bit of history with Anne Miles as to how the event came about. So very, very good proceedings here. Bit of detail on how these two teams went yesterday. So Kirsten's team had 2 wins, 1 loss. Curry's currently sitting in 12th position on the table. 6 points, minus 4 shots. And then Karen's team, 1 win, 2 losses yesterday, sitting in 17th. 3 points and 1 shot up. Beautiful correcting bowls there, both from Di and Di. Di Payne currently sitting on the jack. Lee looking to come around Di Day's bowl there. Definitely around. Sitting down the back, with not a bad bowl. Good home there. Good thing is with the early start today, every team is here, so that they all got the message, which is good. All games have started, from what I can tell. It does look like that sun is starting to break through the clouds. Conducive to some very, very good bowls, as we've seen on that first end, and also the first parts of this end. Lees just needs to clear around that bowl. As you might have heard there from Karen. Another one in the head, just about a foot or so short. For those who weren't with us yesterday, these are 15 end games. We do respot on the tee. Don't know if we haven't seen one on live stream. I don't know if there's been one in one of the other games. But that's the state of play. The state of play on this end is that Karen Evans' team is holding 1. I might have gone the other crow with people rocking up on time. I think there's been someone not get here on time, so Annie Miles had to fill in for a couple of ends. That's why you have to put up with me in commentary for the moment. Karen looking to clear that bowl, just running into Di's bowl there. This might call a bit of a change here from Kirsten. Does block off that hand. But she does look like she's trying to go that way still. Rachel's asking her to come to forehand. They do have bowls at the back, so they do have 2 of Rachel's back there. So any contact on that jack should spit it back. She's playing some positive weight. She's played this very well. Oh, just underneath. Definitely had the right weight to disturb things. Karen coming through. Got some good weight there. Does get one in there. It does change the angles, but does give a wider target. So I'd almost be inclined to play a similar bowl. To try and draw it off is not going to do anything. You're still going to be 2 down. Kirsten coming down. Kirsten's had a look, so she knows what the head looks like. So she's playing backhand with some weight, looking to come underneath Dye's bowl. She's definitely in the area and has hit that beautifully and made herself 2 shots. That is a fantastic bowl. As we were saying, any touch on those bowls was going to be good. Fantastic bowls. Definitely a bit going on these heads. They haven't been boring. Both games, everyone's been all over it. So we head into the third end. Dye kicking herself. Just probably needs about a metre or so. Dye Payne with the changeover there. Dye Day coming through. Very good correction there. Just sitting behind. Perfect home there. Gives Kirsten and Rachel plenty of options. Another good bowl there from Dye Payne. Just knocking Dye Day's bowl a bit further through. Better make sure I say the surname so we know which one's which. Otherwise it's Dye. To answer your question, Gail, Paula does not play any of the 4 teams. Beautiful bowl here from Rachel. Drawing right up to it for shot. Olivia's rink is currently playing not one of the 4, but he's playing Sammy Atkinson. And in game 5 or round 5 today, We do have Olivia playing Roe Smith. So there's only one game where they play each other with Olivia playing Roe Smith and her team. Lee Beattie coming through, just getting the hole. Slight little breeze coming through. Nothing compared to yesterday. To that effect, there's a few more people wearing shorts today. Which is great to see out in these beautiful sunny parts. Karen coming through, needs to run this all the way. Just pulling up short, but has rolled that bowl. I think Rachel's still shot. Yep. Kirsten just saying that a little backhand shot rolling onto Rachel's bowl. She doesn't like it. It's just going to duck away. Weight was good arriving weight. Just getting to the jack. Karen just saying her bowl just needs a roll. She's played this in the right direction. Probably going to run out of steam. One to Kirsten and co with Rachel's shot there. Beautiful start there from Day. Di hailing from Club Mulwala. Just over the road, as we were saying yesterday, a stone's throw away. No stranger to big tournaments. She's the tournament director there for Across the Border. Coming up in a couple of weekends' time with some big names coming up for that. So great to see some bowls around the local area. Just dropping her weight there with that one. Di Payne coming through with her correction there. It's fantastic. Kirsten getting Rachel just to follow her down. We can see both hands turning very well today. Playing with some weight does get the result, landing Di's bowl. Lee coming through and trailing the jack back to Di's bowl. No easy feat getting bare jack through, but did have plenty of options with Di's and Rachel's bowls there. Rachel switching up her hands, probably just has to keep similar weight to what she had with her first. And she has done that. Drifting in. If it flops down, might be shot, but no, I think Karen's just said that they've still got shot. Lee's seen the line with Rachel's bowl. Send it down. Just needs to run, which it has. Green's already picking up a little bit of pace at the moment. Slight little breeze kicking up at the moment. We'll have to see if we can get a roaming reporter help us out with some of the results going around the grounds. Unfortunately, not everyone's using the boards. Makes it very challenging to see who's doing what, but we'll see what we can do to help out everyone at home with the details going through. Kirsten just running through a little bit too quick there. Karen just running out of steam there. Does frame it a little bit there for Kirsten. Adds another one in there for a little bit of protection. Karen only has to add a foot, 2 foot probably. Out of the hand. It is on the narrow side, but does have a bit of weight. Could do crazy things like that. 1 in, 1 out, as they say. 1 shot. Takes the score. Karen Evans on 2 and Kirsten Day on 3, if our maths is correct. seems to correspond with the scoreboard at the other end, which is fantastic, which is always nice. Stretching this out a little bit, just shy of maximum. Di's been pretty lethal with her first bowl. See how she goes with this change in length. Sun's really starting to poke through now, which is fantastic. Should warm a few people up. Yeah, Di's weight there, perfect. Just drifting under. Di will be just looking to correct the line with her first bowl, and Di Day just needs to correct her weight, that's all. Kept the same weight and just got one flanking on the other side now. It didn't come in as far as I think she thought it would. Didn't come in as far as I thought it would either. Lee playing this backhand. Probably just needs to run. It's on the right track, just not there. Rachel coming through with her first bowl. According to the information provided, playing at Rosanna this year after a stint at Mitcham and previously Moorabbin. Coming through with a great bowl. Just sitting about 1.5 foot behind and shot. Lee coming in, does have a very nice track here. And runs enough to steal the shot. Yeah, Kirsten getting her to stay in the same hand, which is a good call. She doesn't have to change much on her last, even if she hits Lee's bowl. Still in the area and would give him 2 seconds. This one's coming down a little bit different to the previous one, just cutting and a little bit heavier. Did the damage with her first and gives Kirsten some options there. Got Annie Miles standing next to me. Looks like she's about to jump into commentary. A few less layers than yesterday. Just analysing the player information to make sure she's got all up to date, and we'll have her dulcet tones on very shortly, so you don't have to put up with my voice all day. Karen will just be looking to replicate what Lee did. tries to do just falls a little bit short. As we welcome into the commentary box, booth, whatever you want to call it. Annie Miles, how you going?
Good morning, Callum. Bit better morning this morning.
Much better morning. I didn't have paperwork all flying around and cameras falling over so far.
I think you still have to hang on to the papers.
Yes, they might just go flying.
So how's it going?
Very good, tight game here.
That's good.
Karen and her team got off to a flyer with the first end.
Okay.
And then Kirsten came through with a ripping bowl in the second end to convert and take 2. Now we're currently sitting at Karen on 2 shots and Kirsten on 3.
Okay, game on.
It is game on. Karen's just come through. Holding 2 according to Lee. Kirsten will be looking just to sort of duck under there and try and jag that jack or just rest on it.
She's certainly going to reach. Looking pretty good.
She's in the right area.
Very nice here.
And
oh, what a
does
shot.
exactly that.
Yeah.
Could have actually converted it to 2 as well.
That was a great bowl.
She's put in some ripping bowls this morning, that's for sure.
2 shots.
2 shots.
We have Day leading and bringing the mat up nice and short. Is that what they've been doing so far?
No.
They haven't had the end?
They've had the mat.
Okay.
But they haven't
Bit
gone
of a
that
change?
short. Change the things up. Nothing wrong with that.
Di looks like a bit of a snow bunny still.
Yes.
Another mother-daughter.
Correct. There's a few of those. The lady's just looking to see if this is of legal length.
I think they're happy. Oh, no.
Getting the old steps out.
Yeah, skips are happy.
Skips are happy.
End of story.
Happy skip, happy life. It's like happy wife, happy life.
It's a good motto for you to have.
True.
As hard as it could be sometimes.
Keeps life interesting. Good start here by Day.
Lovely track. Looks handy.
Yeah, Di Payne's been pretty lethal with her first bowl today.
Has she?
Definitely mastered that arm. Find a lot of bowlers when they master that arm.
They're dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Yes. This is a great bowl too.
Yeah, good reply there from Di Day.
The Echuca girls.
Yes. Relative locals.
Relatively. In the big scheme of things.
I think I was explaining yesterday, if you're within 2 hours, it's local, isn't it? Up this way, up these ways?
Yeah, it's just down the track.
That's right, down the road. And if you ask Courtney, everything's 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, good bowl there from Rachel. Rachel's put in some very nice bowls to start with.
Okay. I think the rinks have been moved in a little bit.
Yeah, noticing that before, over half a rink by the looks of it. And just makes that forehand going back towards the club rooms as Lee's just put down just a little bit more friendlier,
Yes.
away from the ditch a little bit.
Yep.
Another good bowl here from Rachel. Another one in the
Ooh.
head.
I guess there is enough room on these greens to make 8 rinkers, but it's too squeezy.
Very squeezy.
Unhappy people.
Yes,
Mm.
because then you get 8 teams. 8 teams a game that will go, oh, I'm on the ditch rink.
Yeah, again.
Again. And over 6 games, you're bound to get 1 or 2 at least.
Yes.
Just the way the maths works.
That's how it is.
We're going through before the top 4 as we sit at the moment in the tournament, which is, for those who weren't there before, Paula Woods, currently the overnight clubhouse leader with her triple. Then we've got Olivia Cartwright in second, closely followed by Rowanna Smith, and then 4th is Alana Flapper.
I think the 3rd and 4th, are they on equal shots at the moment?
They could be. Let's do a double check on that. They certainly are.
Mm.
And Gail asked the question, do any of them play each other? And it's
I
Olivia.
Olivia's playing Sammy at the moment.
But
behind us.
Olivia plays Rose Smith in the next game.
Okay. Very interesting.
So Kirsten's come through and drawn another shot. As we're looking on here. And she's not a million miles away with her second bowl. Just
Very nice.
Just hanging
Great
wide
effort.
there. That bird almost tried to attack you there, Anne.
Did you see that?
I did.
What was that?
A little robin or something, I think.
Superman.
4 shots. There we go.
Oh. Good pick up.
Bit of
Some
friendly
friendly
banter.
rivalry going on here. Oh, standing right on the jack.
Getting the 21-metre measure out.
Oh, okay. Is that what she's doing?
Yep.
Are they happy?
I think they've called the umpire, but I'm pretty sure the tape's all the way down the other end because I
Oh.
saw rink 14 using it a while ago.
Or down this way?
Yeah, right down the end there. So she's found it on the sunshade.
Here she comes. Carolyn Boston, one of our locals here at the club, doing her bit, umpiring.
Great to see volunteer umpires out, helping out.
Yes, she loves it. Very officious. Does a good job.
We'll see one way or another.
What do you think, Callum?
I believe it is
In
just in by about 4 inches.
a foot. Ooh,
Oh,
that's close.
that's very close.
We were both wrong.
We're wrong. Close, but wrong.
Hmm.
So just so everyone's aware with the standings as well. So Sammy, who Olivia is playing right now, is in 5th position on the ladder with 20 shots up. So results here can affect all the way down that way.
Great start from Di.
Very good start there. Doesn't get much shorter than this one though.
No. Cricket pitch.
That's it. As they say, happy to face a fast bowler,
Ever.
as long as they're not too fast.
No.
No?
No.
No?
Oh,
Good reply.
lovely. Good again. Very handy.
Yeah, very handy through there. Back bowls never go astray. Unfortunately, Naomi, we can't tell the scores because they're not doing the scoreboard, which makes it very difficult, but we'll see if we can find a roaming reporter to go and find out some scores
Yes, we will.
as we go through.
Would you like me to go and find someone?
Rustle up someone.
Okay.
Thank you, Anne. Lee getting a very cheeky slide. Or as I heard in the background, someone said professional week. Rachel just directing that one a little bit too much. Gonna finish up just in bounds. Lee taking a little bit more grass and Karen asking her to sort of drift around the back. Kirsten playing some weight to try and disturb the bowl and jack. Only just on the high side of that. Kirsten going again. Just gonna hang high again. Same bolt. Great effort. Karen just looking to arrive in there. Very, very nice lawn bowl. Just knocks it back for 3. Little bit of team chat here to work out the length. Is he just about enter the halfway mark of this game? Got Karen Evans on 5. Kirsten Day and her team, does include Di, on 9 after 7 ends. Karen's just stretched the mat out. As you can see, we're back to almost a full length. Di Payne coming through. Good start. Foot or two behind. Di Day sticking on the backhand. Sending this down very well. Adjusted to the long length beautifully and takes the shot. Got David Cartwright saying good morning.
Good morning, Ted.
Up here, Joke.
Yeah,
Just his
pretty
nickname?
much. He understands.
He understands. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Checking up on Olivia.
Sweet.
Won't tell him what's been going on over here on the weekend.
Lee playing this backhand as well. Probably just going to pull up a little bit short. Beautiful track though.
Lovely. See at the golf course end there's a little sandwich board with Crop Smart on it. They've been very generous in giving us a little bit of money in their Community Matters program.
Ah, that's fantastic.
So we're able to give best games this year.
Ah, that's awesome.
It is. It's great. It's just a little bit, but
Hey, every little
it's
bit
very
counts.
exciting.
And we love the support from
If they
everyone.
haven't got another major prize.
Is that for every game? Or
Every game.
Every game. Nice. Good correction here from Lee.
Fabulous correction.
Settles in there for shot. So to answer your question, Jay, the 4 teams are undefeated. They've all got 3 wins from yesterday, and there are no other teams that have won all 3. The next best is Sammy Atkinson in 5th with 2 wins plus 20 shots. So it'll be very telling to see what the results are after the first games this morning. You can see Paula Wood over on the furthest rink away from us, playing against Kaz Rothwell.
That should be a good game.
Very good game. I think Kaz came in second last year.
I think she was in the winning circle, yes. Not exactly sure where, but you could be right there.
Someone's got the drone up over us. We don't have the live stream of it, but
They have.
don't look up too much there. You look into the sun.
It's too bright today.
It's very bright. That's why the players are looking up. There's not a bird flying above or Superman. It's a drone.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yep.
I can hear it.
All within the regulations, making sure no one's in danger. Kirsten Day with an absolute ripping bowl.
What a bomb.
That's a normal plane. The drone is over there at the moment.
Oh, there it is. Wasn't the drone I could hear, it was the plane.
The plane, yeah. Karen's first bowl wasn't too far away. Should be just looking to be fairly similar. If she can trail that jack,
That's the plan.
worth 3 shots.
I like her weight.
She's actually played this absolutely.
what a shot
ripping
that
bowl. Just went too far, maybe? No.
Brilliant.
Lee's indicating one. Being treated to some excellent bowls here.
Both skippers' bowls were fantastic. Kirsten's going for a bit of a look. She's thinking, how did that happen? I did a really good one.
I know.
You've got to expect your opposition to do that.
In an event like this, where we've got some of
Yes.
the top bowlers from around the state and country, you're going to expect that to happen. One shot.
Score?
Makes the scores 6-9 after 8 ends. Good start from Di.
Die and die. Doing
Die.
battle.
Exactly. over for die.
Yeah, over and under there. Nice looker here. Lee's played a lovely bowl there. Perfect.
Very nice long bowl.
Kirsten's looking for a second. I think we have a live reporter coming with some scores.
It's exciting for everyone.
Okay, we've just had our live reporter reporting in with some scores for us. On rink 1, we have Hans 5 leading Ralph. On rink 2, we have Smith 4, Neville 6. Rink 3, we have Wharf. We've got a couple of Wharfs here, but not sure which one that is. Sharon, I think.
Sharon, yep.
Against Eddington, do you know her?
Nah, don't know her.
6. Close game.
Very close.
Rink 4, we have Jenny Suddy 12 against another Wharf. That will be Jenny 2. Rink 5, we have Sharon Renshaw 6 against Robin Tomlinson 4. On rink 6, Atkinson 5, Cartwright 10. That's all we have at the moment. We'll get back to you shortly with some more.
Thanks to our roaming reporter. So here it looks like Lee's still holding. Looks like Karen's got second. And Daipain might have third and fourth, if I'm reading that correctly. And Rachel just says 4 down, yes.
Okay.
Kirsten coming through. Might pull up in time. Flops in. We'll see what the situation is.
1, 2, 3. She may have got fourth shot.
Three shots. Which makes us all square.
Square. Just over halfway. longer end this time.
They definitely seem to like these longer ends.
The Echuca ladies.
Yep.
Beautiful weight.
Lovely weight.
Very nice die. Lovely bowl. Good correction made here. Good bowl.
Good battle between the leads at the moment.
Going well. That's what you want in a 2-bowl triples game. Leaders there.
Very much so.
Just a little bit crossing the head here. Good weight. Lee has corrected well.
As they switch over, the leads are battling it out. Looks like Die Day's got shot.
The lead bowls are still there. First and second.
It's always the challenge of a lead, is having your bowls there and then
At the
stay
end.
there.
That's right.
That sun's glorious today.
Pretty nice. Much better. Still a little bit cool, but not too bad. We are still in winter today.
That's right, one more day. Tomorrow officially is spring.
Bring it on.
Good bowl here from Karen. Just running into Kirsten's bowl. unfortunately. The weight was good. Looks like the Leeds bowls are staying there.
Don't often see that.
No. Skips normally mess up the game, don't they? Make it all about them. One shot.
Okay, we have some more scores for us on the second green. Well, we know our live stream rink. The next one is on rink 9, Shortest 5, Nicholson 7. Rink 10, Holmes, somebody's 12, 20. We'll skip that one. Not sure who's who there. Rink 11, O'Shea for O'Connor 11. Rink 12, Laurel Tebbit. I think I've got that name right. If I haven't, I apologise. Moss 10, so pretty close there. Rink 13, Sutton 7, Ross 12. Rink 14, Wood 14, Rothwell 9. So our
clubhouse
leaders are doing well at the moment.
Thanks to our roaming reporter.
Thank you, Tracy.
Five ends to go in this game and one shot the difference.
Good close game. That's what we want.
There's been some very good bowls in this game as well. Very enjoyable to watch. Hope everyone at home's enjoying the live stream. In the nice warm surrounds of a heater, I would imagine.
I think so. That'd be smart. Although the sun's out, if you found a nice spot out of the wind, you'd be happy.
We'll try and get that other game for you, Gail. The one that we didn't know the score of is the one that Gail's looking for, so we'll...
Oh, of course it is.
It's always the way. Green might be quickening up a little bit at the moment. The weight of the players is just a little bit off for this end.
It probably is today. That wind yesterday, you'd imagine it's getting a bit quicker. 10, Callum, we have Simmons 21, Murray 7.
Kirsten just pulling up a bit short.
Get off for a minute.
There. Great bowl there from Karen. Takes the shot and gets us to 10 all after 11 ends. We're now joined in commentary and stepped aside, but we've now got the marketing manager from Yarrawonga Mulwala Golf Club Resort in Rob Alexander. Welcome, Rob.
Thanks, Cal. Thanks for having me.
No worries. Just here in the last stages of this game with Karen Evans and Kirsten Day. So scores are tied at 10 all apiece as we've got 4 ends to go. Beautiful day here down at the golf club.
Yeah, it's a cracker day. I hear you guys had a bit of trouble with the temperature yesterday, so I think it's nice to see a few bare arms and bare legs out there today. It seems like the girls have adjusted quite well.
Correct. The wind is definitely conducive to good bowls, and I think everyone's much appreciative to the sun and the wind just dying off, so it's been fantastic.
Were you live streaming yesterday?
Yes, we were live streaming yesterday. We only had the camera fall over once, which was fantastic.
Did you have a blanket?
I had my big Kathmandu jacket on, and
You would've
it
needed
was like I was at the snow.
I was just explaining to people inside, I was trying to play basketball with the kids in the driveway yesterday, and I reckon we lasted 5 minutes. It was really, really cold.
Didn't need to be outside. I don't think you would have been outside yesterday.
It was such a tease because the weather through the window looked incredible. Really blue, sunny skies, bright sun, and yeah, you went outside and the wind hit you. The wind chill factor was
Correct.
0.
Exactly. But tomorrow's spring, so we're starting to see that spring weather come through now, which is fantastic for getting us prepared for it. But no, we very, very much appreciate the YMGCR helping us out and hosting us here for this event. Lots of good things going on at the club.
Yeah, plenty going on here, and obviously the Joy Johnson is a really great annual event that has been ticking over for a number of years now, and from my eyes, it seems like it's getting more busy every year. I know that it's been quite popular with the lady bowlers, but it definitely seems like they're getting inside. I think they had a cocktail party on Friday. They had a dinner last night, so it's all building up. And I think great events do that. They get bigger, and they build on what they've had before. But yeah, from the point of view of the club, we're a pretty well-established golf facility and bowls facility. 45 holes, one of the bigger golf clubs in Australia. I think for a while there we were noted as the number one size public golf course in Australia. I think Barnbougle has sort of matched us with the number of holes, but we do have an extra hole that went in a couple of years ago. So we've got 46 now. So technically I think we're back to number one. It's a bit of a chase. So we're still sort of holding on to that mantle as the largest public access golf course in Australia. So yeah, everything's going really well. The golf industry has had a really big resurgence through COVID. Not that it was ever on the back burner in Yarrawonga. We're a very popular destination for people to retire and move their lives up to Yarrawonga for the sunshine and the lake and the golf. And that definitely hasn't changed, especially as the town has gotten substantially bigger. I've been up here coming up 6 years, and I can definitely see the change in numbers just through the supermarket car park. We've got a couple more supermarkets on the way, and there's about 1,500 blocks that are sort of being built across the town. So all the clubs here, we're one of three sort of big clubs in town, and we all sort of benefit from all these people that are coming to live, and then obviously to holiday up here during the holiday seasons.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to do up here, not just the golf and all that kind of stuff, but you guys have got the accommodation, and there's the developments you got that are going on, and everything around the club and around the town is fantastic, and good to see a place for people to come up here and enjoy, whether you're up here permanently or coming up for a holiday.
That's right. We've got 66 accommodation rooms on site, which is pretty filled consistently throughout the year. We have a few sort of quiet months in the winter, but we do have some specials on during that time which fills the bed. So yeah, there's never any shortage of people that want to come here, which is terrific. The golf course is always reasonably full. If you're trying to get a tee time on a Saturday, it's always quite difficult, but Saturdays are a little bit easier. I've noticed that there's a few vacant spots in the fairways behind the bowls green today. But as I said, the bowls, the golf, we've got a really passionate croquet membership as well. People coming inside. We've got the movie theatre as well, which I'm not sure. Have you been in there, Carl?
I have been in the movie theatre.
Which is, it's incredible. That was one of the big surprises to me when I moved to town, and I had my father-in-law tell me that the golf club's got a movie theatre. You need to go and have a look at the movie theatre, and I think I was envisioning a projector screen with sort of plastic bucket seats, and completely did not understand how incredible it would be. We've got 60 leather recliner seats, so if you've ever been to a gold class movie theatre in Melbourne, we've effectively got the equivalent up here. It's pretty incredible what we've got in terms of just being a regional club for a movie theatre on top of everything else. So we just recently put in a golf simulator, which are sort of being very popular in Melbourne to try and escape the weather but still play golf. So we've got one of them that's been in the club for about 3 or 4 months, which is really great. Really popular with the kids on school holidays and golfing groups as well. So the plan is to have a couple more of them go in over the coming years. There's definitely a few projects that are penciled in. But as such a big facility, there's a number of projects spread out throughout. So I think the first couple of projects won't see many visible changes. There's sort of things that are behind the scenes, pipes under the ground, all that type of thing. But definitely in the coming years, there's going to be a big focus on giving the whole place a little bit of a facelift and making sure that we're the best club that we can possibly be for our members and for our guests.
Oh, that's fantastic. And the support you guys provide for tournaments like this, and I'm sure there's other tournaments through the year that you guys do, not just for the bowls, but also through golf. And it's great to see that support go back to the community and the different types of communities around the area and around the state as well.
That's right. Yeah, as we've got, like when there's no golf tournaments and bowls tournaments on, it's always just a hive of activity. We've always got the golf groups that are coming in off the course, the bowlers that come in after a quick bowl throughout the year. Even when it's really hot, everyone's out here. It's crazy that they love their sport up here. Despite the weather, there's golfers that get out there when it's 45 degrees and they just need to get their round in. The same with the bowlers. And even like I noted the other day when the ladies were doing a bit of a practice for the Joy Johnson and there was a fair bit of hail around, it took a few minutes of rain before they decided they needed to pull stumps. So,
correct. Very keen to get out there and enjoy these beautiful greens that are out here as well. So just a bit of state of play here. So we've got 3 ends to go. So we're on the 13th end at the moment. One shot the difference with Karen Evans 11 and Kirsten Day on 10. Stretch the end out a little bit here, so it's gone a bit longer. And the weight, probably just not nailing the weight at the moment, but I'm sure the ladies will be able to get in there and nail that. Got Rachel coming in for a 4-hand draw.
I'm sure that the windy conditions would be playing a fair bit of havoc with the girls.
I think they're very much appreciative of it today as opposed to yesterday where it was bowls potentially going here, there and everywhere. And as we said before, less layers, so it's probably a bit easier to bowl as well as Rachel comes in with an absolute ripping bowl to sit right behind the jack. So we were talking to Annie yesterday about 28 teams here for the event, which is fantastic. Lots of bowlers coming through, enjoying the facilities and everything. And we as you said, we had the inaugural dinner last night with Smithers as the musician, and everyone, I think 90% of the bowlers were in there last night enjoying it and having a bit of fun. So it's great to have everyone mingling because it's not just about the bowls, it's about the community with the bowlers getting together and catching up because we've got our pennant season coming up shortly, so everyone will be starting that, so it's good to see some familiar faces catching up and reminiscing about all the war stories that have gone on through the bowls world.
I have noticed it's a fairly tight-knit community. I've noticed from having Anne Miles in the club that she seems to be involved in every facet of the sport, so I know she's a well-loved asset here at Yarrawonga Mulwala, but definitely, that the bowls community does seem very, very tight-knit, and I know the girls play very competitive sort of regional team aspects as well. So I'm noticing a number of local club shirts out there on the greens today. So it's great that everyone comes together to celebrate who was a wonderful ambassador for bowls in Yarrawonga, Joy Johnson.
100%.
And I'm glad that we've got a great day weather-wise to actually put the sport's best foot forward.
100%. Karen trying to just take the jack, narrowly misses. Everyone holding their breath with that one. She does have another one to have a go with though. We were just commenting before that was your drone up a little bit.
Oh, did you hear that? I was very conscious that I wasn't meaning to interrupt play at all, so I was trying to keep it nice and high.
No, I think they just heard a little buzz. The players were all looking up on the live stream and pointing out to us. And it was like the drone was flying around, so it's good to get a different angle of bowls. I'm sure the images would have come up a treat on the drone.
Yeah, I've got to do justice to our green staff who did a fair bit of planning on the artwork on the greens. I know that they're always pretty passionate, and they do a great job. So it's always good to take some photos of their work, as well as seeing it in use with the girls.
Yeah, I was talking to the greenskeeper this morning around his preparation and all that kind of stuff, and unfortunately I'm a bit colour confused. So when I first saw the picture come up on Facebook with the bright pink writing, I wasn't able to actually see it. I only saw the Y with the white on there. So it was a bit of an in-joke with that one, because only myself, I'm sure everyone else could see it very nicely, as Kirsten comes through and absolute draws a ripping bowl. And I was going to say they're picking up 3, I think it was. Let's try and confirm that. See if we can just try and find out. Yep, that was 3.
The girls are locked in.
That's it. In the zone, which you can understand with last 2 ends coming up and back. Very nice bowl there from Di. We do have in the leads Di versus Di, so better be saying their surnames. So this is Di Day on the mat. We've got Di Payne, who just put that lovely blue bowl in. As Di chases her bowl down. Just needs to run a little bit.
Are they saving
their in the bowl?
Are they saving their legs by doing a really short end here?
It could be. Normally it's when you come back to your bag, you want to put it right near there. So if you have to put them in the bag, it's nice and close. Lovely bowl there from Di Payne.
Sure how that hasn't fallen over.
You'd be surprised how often bowls will just be on that lean, just sit there forever and a day.
Sure how that's physically possible.
Till a little ant gets in there, moves it along. Yeah, the physics is astounding with bowls. You'll see bowls turn against. There it goes.
There it goes.
They'll turn against the bias.
Well, they would have been doing that yesterday.
They were. Yep. They were definitely doing that yesterday. Had to definitely pick the hand that you were playing.
Now, did they? Not that I'm much of an expert at all, but were they playing a heavier ball yesterday? Is that a thing?
No. Same bowls.
Same bowls.
Some people do change their bowls depending on the conditions. So if it's a wider green, so if it turns more, they'll go for a narrower bowl, and there are different weights and so forth. But I haven't seen anyone bring out 2 bags of bowls to see if they can change the different types in this event. But it does happen around the traps. But at the end of the day, it's a game of correction. So if you put it down and it doesn't go in the right spot, you either go a little bit wider, a little bit narrower, a little bit heavier, a little bit lighter. And then pray to God that the wind doesn't gust up and send your bowl out of bounds.
Which it would have been doing plenty of.
Did a bit of that yesterday. So Lee coming through. Absolute ripping bowl just to sit behind. Currently they're holding 3, which would definitely get the 3 back that they just dropped before. Have you done some of the barefoot bowls yourself, or?
Oh, a little bit. I've definitely been involved in a few sort of birthday party, Christmas party sort of deals. I like seeing the experts do it. There's something about watching people that know what they're doing play a sport versus the casuals that I'm not sure what they even are attempting. So it's always fascinating to see the really good players just do their thing.
You'll have to come out a bit more often, and then you can become a professional yourself.
Well, Anne's been trying to get me out. I'm how would I say? I'm a golfer, but I don't play much golf. I love the twilight hours and playing after work. That's my favourite thing to do. But my kids are that age where they're doing sort of midweek sport, and I love getting involved in that. So don't really have 4 hours to spare on a golf course too often. I just like to sneak out whenever I can.
Good bowl there from Kirsten, just taking one of the shots out, but Karen just coming through, knocks into Di Day's first bowl. Might have snuck in for a third shot. Measure for third, as you might have heard from there from Rachel. Kirsten just looking to arrive in there. Might be a little bit high, this one. Just running through. Karen just trying to improve on her last bowl. She sneaks around her own. Knocks her own in to make sure it's 3. And that's probably what it'll remain as. Unless the angles deceive me from here. Get the 3 straight back, and that's what you want to do when you drop a 3. Brings it back to 1 shot the difference as we head into the last end. So nice tight game here, as Brooke Davies was saying on the live stream comments as well. So we'll get confirmation of that with the scores once the skips put it up on the board. Make sure we're right that it's 14-13 as we head into this last end. It's a good quick game, this 2-bowl triples. Can get it done in an hour and a half, which is good. Just over an hour and a half sometimes. Good to see my maths is working well. Looks like it's 14-13, so happy with that. Good start there from Di Payne. And Di Day, not too far away itself. Drifting under. Sneak in for shot. It's great to see so many smiles around the greens and everyone having fun, no matter whether they're win, losing or drawing. So how many members do you have here at YMGCR?
Plenty.
I heard the members draw, and I'm sure it's a hard task to win the members draw on a Friday night.
Well, it should be a hard task, but they seem to win it more often than not, which is crazy. There's about 7,500 social members, and then within that there's the golfing group, which is about 1,500. So really strong numbers. Really strong numbers.
That's fantastic.
which, as I said, like we've got 3 really big clubs. So if you're sort of a social member of one, you're a social member of all of them. So I think there'd be plenty of locals that are wandering around with 3 club cards in their bag, getting their members discounts and things like that. So really great community to have the options for everyone, and yeah, everyone gets their share, which is fantastic.
Ah, that's fantastic. Now, it was a good crowd here on Friday night. I popped into the members area and with the raffles and the draws and everything going on, gets everyone together. It's fantastic.
Yep, there's a real passionate group that come. They'd be coming every Friday, and then sort of outside of them, there's different golf groups. So sometimes it gets really rowdy in there. If there's a rowdy golf group that's in there, we get upwards of sort of 15, 20 people in golf groups. So if there's a rowdy group in there, the club gets rowdy. If it's quiet, with the more quieter groups, it's quiet. So there's always a different vibe in there each week, which is great. And we do run, which I'm not sure, you might have had a go in the simulator.
Haven't tried the simulator. Probably should get the swing out there. I was worried about doing an injury.
That's fair enough.
Try and hit it too hard.
We run a well, that's a very good bowl.
Very good bowl there from Rachel. Just needs to fall over. Good close finish to this game. Hope everyone on the live stream's been enjoying it. Don't forget, we've got 2 more games coming up this afternoon, or this morning into this afternoon. So we've got game 5 coming up next, which is Sharon Wolf up against Sandra Connolly's team. I believe Roman Thomason is skipping that one now. And then the last game this afternoon, game 6 after lunch, will be Alana Flapper versus Emma Simmons. And I believe Emma Simmons just had a good win in her game. And I believe Alana might have won her game as well. So some very, very good games coming up in complement to this game as well. Rachel trying to just beat her last bowl, just ducked a little bit. So we definitely appreciate everyone joining into the live stream. It's great to get bowls out there into the wider world and everyone watching. People all across the country, and I think we had some overseas people yesterday with local, or relative local, Mary Trigar. She's over on holidays in Slovenia, and she was joining in on the live stream at 3 a.m. at her time. But it's great to be able to get it out there. I don't know if you've seen, but there's a lot of bowls tragics out there, myself included, who just love watching bowls. So no matter where it is, whether it's Australia or overseas, people will be out there watching the game. So these facilities allow us to bring it to the masses.
No, we definitely appreciate all the work that you've done, Callum, and just looking at your setup, I'm very impressed. There's a lot of equipment that needs to come up the highway to do all this kind of stuff, so really appreciative of everything you've done.
Yeah, it's good. More equipment I put on there, the less clothes Courtney needs to bring up, which is good.
I'm actually wondering if the girls actually play up for the cameras. Do they try a bit harder on this green?
I think everyone tries a little bit harder when they're on the live stream. Want to make sure they put on a good show, good impression. And good bowl here from Karen. Just going to fall short, but another one in the head, and it does actually put in the eye of Kirsten. There is a nice shot on both hands, to be honest, to play here. She can play that forehand, come in between the blue and the white bowl, which I think she might do now that Karen's sat in that eye on the backhand. Don't forget to like our page, the Joy Johnson Memorial Classic, and you'll get all the notifications of the events and details, as well as notifications when the live streams come up. And a big shout out to our sponsors in YMGCR, Lakeel, and Crop Smart as well. So yes, Kirsten's played that forehand, and she's played some ripping telling bowls at certain times in this game, and she's played another one which pushed Dye's day bowl up through the jack and is holding one shot, I believe, which would make this a draw if it stays this way. Skip's going up for a look, so
I reckon they were holding up 2 fingers then. Might be a measure.
One and a measure.
Second.
Lee's just getting the old trusty fingers out to do a measure. So Lee seems to think it was 1. I think she was saying it's only 1, but it's trusty as the fingers are, sometimes they are incorrect.
It's fair to say it's close then, I would say.
Correct. Fitting of this game, it's been a very, very good game. Up and down the whole time. Karen playing the forehand, looking to draw in. She doesn't look a million miles away here. Just needs this ball to run. Just pulls up a little bit short. Now it'll be fun to see what Kirsten does. See if she thinks she's up by 2. Got 2 on the head, or if she's only holding 1. Biggest challenge as a skip in this position is like, do I play my bowl or do I not play my bowl? If she's holding 2, she'll put the bowl in her bag and be done with it. But looks like she's going to play her bowl. Looking at the results, doesn't look like we've had a draw throughout the tournament yet. Could be our first draw. And unlike NRL, no extra golden point or anything like that.
They better measure it.
Better measure, better make sure. While they measure, thank you very much, Rob, for coming in and to the commentary. We definitely appreciate everything that the YMGCR does for this tournament and the community. So thank you for highlighting all the great things you guys are doing around the club and around the community.
Thanks, Colin. It's been great. I enjoyed your insights as well. I learn every time I sit with one of the bowlers, I learn a little bit more about the sport, and I think I've moved past getting criticised for calling them a ball instead of a bowl. So yeah, really appreciative of everything you've done, as I said, and for all the girls that have made themselves at home over the last couple of days here. It's fantastic to have you all here.
Thank you very much, Rob. And just so everyone knows, that was a 1, so we do take that as a draw. So that's the way that one will stand. Great game. Thank you very much for everyone tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you on the next game. And look out for the live stream notifications. Thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy your afternoon.